Parfait, Lorne. Hello, everybody. Is the presentation working? Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Ghalia, and I'm here today because I'm going to share with you a confession. Well, it's a very specific and special and important confession. So here is the story. A few years ago, by a beautiful Sunday morning, I was waking up, after having lunch, I was going from the kitchen to the garden to fill up the comporol. For the people who don't know comporol, it's a tool locally made by a startup named Comporol, which I co-founded, that enable you to transform your organic waste into a fertilizer, the compost, that you may use for the plant, the garden, and give back to the soil. So I was going from the kitchen to the garden to fill up the comporol as a daily routine, and I heard my compost bin moving. I thought, what amazing food scraps. They are always excited about who's going to jump first in the comporol. And at that particular moment, a banana started speaking to me. It wasn't a weird situation because deep down in my body and my cells, I felt connected to this banana. She said, "Hey, gorgeous, thank you so much for giving me a new life. I was born a few months ago from a beautiful banana tree in Ecuador, and I remember you humans were taking so much care about my mother tree even before I was born. You were fertilizing the soil, following up with its composition, watering, tracking weather, so I really felt spoiled and happy in my childhood. But on a very early morning, while I was just waking up and feeling the sun, a hand ripped me violently and put me in a box. I've seen human feet crushing other bananas. My brother and sister were still breathing with no mercy. Other bananas, I don't know, joined me in the box, and I understood that my painful departing journey has just started. We were leaving the new world to go to Africa. So I crossed oceans and roads, and during this miserable trip with other bananas, we were sharing memories and singing songs to pass the time. The only hope we had that we may feed children from starvation and countries struggling from food security. I heard some stories of other bananas. Some of them joined art and sold their soul for over $6 billion to a Chinese billionaire. I don't want to be like those bananas. Even if they were famous and everyone was taking TikTok and selfie with them, but this won't be my path. So let's go back to my journey as a banana. I woke up, I don't remember it was day or night because I've lost track of time, with a feeling of coldness. I was freezing. They said, "Welcome to the cold chambers." And what a horrible feeling. I felt my skin losing all sensation, and I went into a deep slumber. دخلت في سبات عميق. I woke up in a supermarket full of light and colors and people. Some of them were touching me inappropriately. لحشمة لا جعرة يشوفوا فيا طيبة ولا نية. Some of them were arguing why I became so expensive. Because of some kind of economic reglementation, غلاء المعيشة, and political issues, all these human concerns doesn't matter to me. And suddenly, I remember being taken by soft hands. I guess they were your moms. So I felt calm, relaxed, and I surrendered to my destiny. At the kitchen, I heard you speaking about food waste, waste management systems and issues in many regions, how people are resistant to change and don't want to go in ecological habits and start by sorting their waste. You were describing the amazing process of composting, how microorganisms and worms, dude, is decomposing food waste and turning it into a resource, a black gold, you said, for a sustainable agriculture. So I was very happy that I will be joining this vibrant movement and give my life back to the land. But I have to make a confession. We, as bananas, we fight violence by violence. We take our revenge from humans. So sometimes we start making very bad smell in the garbage. حتى لين الزبلة تولي تقطر وريحتها جيفة. Sometimes we lay on the streets and wait for a nice pedestrian falling while walking over us. يطيح ويكسر كرايمو كي يعفس علينا. And sometimes when we end up in landfills, which is the most common of cases, humans may think they are finished with us. But we start emanating toxic gases called methane to suffocate people. So thank you. By putting me in Comporol, you're giving me a chance to make less harm to this mad world and these crazy people. I looked to bananas, emptied my compost bin in Comporol. She was so happy that she will be joining other food scraps of yesterday and the month ago, cucumbers, eggplants, cafe, branches, eggshells. So I looked at her and told her in the most cheerful way, يعطيك دودة ما بنك يا banana.